Hey everyone, this is Ronak Ahuja. I welcome you all again. In this video of today, we'll be discussing the taxability of the gains arising from sale of sovereign gold bonds. Along with this, we'll also be discussing the interest that we receive on such bonds. In addition to that, we'll also be discussing the changes brought in by the Finance Act 2026 in respect of taxability of the gold bonds. So without wasting any time, let's quickly begin. The sovereign gold bonds are government securities originally issued by the Reserve Bank of India on behalf of the government. Even though it is originally issued by the Reserve Bank of India, it can be eventually traded in the stock exchanges, just like other shares and securities. However, we should not confuse them with the electronic gold receipts or gold ETFs, which are totally different from sovereign gold bonds. In this video, we'll be talking only about the taxability of sovereign gold bonds. In case any gain that arises from the sale of such sovereign gold bond on the stock exchange, then such gain would be treated as capital gains. Now, in case the sovereign gold bond is sold within 12 months from the date of its purchase, the gain would be treated as short-term capital gain, and in case it's sold after 12 months, it would be treated as long-term capital gains. However, there is one exception to it. What is that? Now, in case you are an individual and instead of selling such sovereign gold bond on the stock exchange, you hold it till the maturity, then any gain arising from such redemption proceeds would be totally exempt. Yes, you heard that right. Instead of selling it on the stock exchange, if you hold such gold bond till its maturity, then any gain that arises therefrom would be totally exempt. Now let's understand this with the help of an example. Mr. X subscribes to the initial offering of the sovereign gold bonds for rupees 2 lakhs. Now in case 1, he sells it off over the stock exchange for rupees 3,50,000 instead of holding it till the maturity date. Now will that be taxable? The answer would be yes. In this case, the gains that arise from sale would be taxable, since Mr. X did not hold it till the maturity date. Instead, he traded it over the stock exchange. And thus, the gains would be taxable as capital gains. Case 2. Instead of selling it over the stock exchange, Mr. X holds it till the maturity date. Now, here will it be taxable? The answer would be no. In this case, Mr. X would get an exemption. The only reason being, he held it till the maturity date. Now, let's move to the second instance. Here, Mr. X does not subscribe it as through the initial offering, that is, the initial offer made by the Reserve Bank of India. However, Mr. X purchases these gold bonds over the stock exchange. Now, in case 1, he again sells it off over the stock exchange after purchasing it from there only. Now, will it be taxable? The answer would be yes. Here again, the proceeds will be taxable as capital gains for the mere reason that it was sold before the maturity date. Moving on to the second case. In case he does not sell it over the stock exchange, although he purchased it from there and holds it till the maturity date, will it be taxable here? The answer here would be it won't be taxable. The only reason and the sole reason being he held it till the maturity. So we understand it does not matter whether we subscribed it through an initial offer or we purchase it from the stock exchange. The only thing to check here is the person should be an individual and he should have hold the sovereign gold bonds till the maturity date. In that case, the proceeds that we receive would be exempt. To summarize, now, is there any change that has been brought in by the Finance Act 2026? The answer would be no. there has been no change brought for the financial year 2025-26. That is, there is no change for the assessment year 2026-27. However, there is a change for the next year, that is, for the tax year 2026-27. Now let's see what's the exact change. Say Mr. X subscribes to the initial offer made for the sovereign gold bonds, and then he sells it over the stock exchange before the maturity period. In that case, it will be taxable as capital gains, just like in financial year 25-26. Then Mr. X subscribes it again. In this case, he holds it till the maturity. Here again, it would be exempt, just like in financial year 2025-26. Now, Mr. X purchases it over the stock exchange instead of subscribing it through the initial offer. Now, he sells it over the stock exchange. Here again, it would be taxable as per the capital gains. This is again in terms with financial year 25-26. The change applicable from tax year 26-27 lies in the fourth case. Here, Mr. X purchases the sovereign gold bonds over the stock exchange and holds it till the maturity date. Here, the gains would be taxable under the head capital gains. Yes, this is the only difference that has been brought in by the Finance Act 2026. However, please note the change that we just discussed is applicable for the tax year 2026-27, and this won't be applicable for financial year 25-26. So this was all about the taxability of sovereign gold bonds and the changes brought in by the Finance Act 2026, which would be applicable for tax year 26-27. Now, in case you couldn't follow, please drop us a mail at talklevies@gmail.com, or alternatively, you can mention it in a comment section. For more updates like these, keep following us.